Hi there, Zam here for NerdTube. I just finished watching Star Wars: The Bad Batch. This was the spin-off show from the Clone Wars. Saw the pilot just now. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I want to talk to you about it as well. This will be a spoiler review. I won't be going through the whole show, but I'll be giving you some analysis of certain things and what sort of things I was interested in the most. Now, let me introduce you first of all to the motley crew, the A-Team in space, as I like to also call them. They're right here. We'll start with the very guy at the top in the middle, and his name is Rekha. He's the muscle of the group. Now, on our left and on Rekha's right, the guy giving the salute is Echo. Echo, unlike the rest of the Bad Batch, is not a defective clone. He's actually a regular clone who got experimented on during the Clone Wars, and because of all the experimentations on him, he felt he could never be a regular clone again, which is why he joined the Bad Batch. Now, back to Rekha, who's the guy in the middle. On his left, our right, the guy with his arms crossed like that. That is the sniper of the group, and his name is Crosshair. Now, below them, the guy with the red headband, below those three, by the way, the guy with the red headband is the leader of the group. His name is Hunter. He's very much influenced by Rambo, so to speak, and he's similar morality and stuff like that, and likability as well. The guy with the helmet, beneath him is Tech. This particular person is the brains of the outfit, the smart ass. You can tell that because he's got glasses on. And, well, when he takes his helmet off, you can see his glasses there. And the young lady at the bottom of it all is a female clone, also, from Jango Fett, and her name is Omega. Now, the Bad Batch begins at the end of the Clone Wars. And unlike the other clones, the Bad Batch are not affected by the inhibitor chip. So when Order 66 is given and you see all these clones killing Jedis, the Bad Batch are wondering what the hell's going on. Now, within the group we have, I mentioned earlier, Crosshair. Now, Crosshair, he sees clones killing Jedi. So far as he's concerned, the order is to kill Jedi. So he just does it without even thinking twice about it. But Hunter, knowing that something is wrong, is thinking to himself, hold on, we've been working with these guys for years, these Jedis that is, and now we're told to kill them. So he stops Crosshair from killing a Padawan because he wants to get to the bottom of all of this. But we do see a conflict grow now between Hunter and Crosshair during the course of this episode, because Crosshair is happy to follow orders, however terrible they may be, whilst Hunter wants to know what the hell's going on before following these orders, if he wants to even follow them in the first place. And you can tell he doesn't. We also get to meet Tarkin during the course of this episode, and he deals with the people of Kamino. With the Clone Wars now over, the Empire doesn't need clones from Kamino. It'll be cheaper for the Empire just to get regular human beings and make them into stormtroopers. Now, the people of Kamino are not very happy about this, because they've made a contract with the Republic. But Tarkin reminds them that they're not a Republic anymore. They are the Empire. So whatever deal you had ain't working here, baby. And this is pretty cool, because this makes the people of Kamino very unhappy. And you can see the sort of early stages of the Empire as well, and the sort of grip and dominance and influence and sort of almost gangster-like behavior they're going to be having on the rest of the galaxy. Tarkin as well is very curious about the Bad Batch. Now, during the course of the Clone Wars, the Bad Batch being these disobeying orders, not following the rules, reckless guys, was a pretty cool thing to be at that particular time. But now they're part of the Empire. He wants to make sure that the Bad Batch follow the rules and follow orders. So he puts them through various training as well as a mission. And this mission is to knock off some separatists. So when the Bad Batch go to this planet to knock off these separatists, they realize that the people they're supposed to knock off to kill are not separatists, but they're actually former Republic citizens, former Republic troopers. And this makes Hunter even more confused, because what the hell's going on? Tarkin is basically telling us to kill our own people. Now, once again, Crosshair has no problem with this because he's following orders, and Hunter stops him, which grows the conflict between those two even further during the course of this episode. The Bad Batch themselves also feel that they have to rescue the young girl Omega, the young girl who's a Jango Fett clone as well. And so they go back to Kamino to rescue her, and they fail in their attempts to rescue her, and they get captured. Now, Tarkin knows amongst the Bad Batch that the most loyal to the Empire is Crosshair, because he just follows orders, wants to kill people, and he knows this because he's been sending drones out to spy on the Bad Batch. So he takes Crosshair out of the group, and experiments on him and works on the inhibitor chip, which is still inside him, even though he's a defective clone. The inhibitor chip's still inside him. So they work on that inhibitor chip, make sure it works, and make sure he becomes loyal to the Empire. And so that's what they do. And this is a sad moment now, because we kind of realize that the antagonist for the Bad Batch is going to be one of their own. And what better person to hunt them down than one of their own? Because Crosshair is no longer part of the Bad Batch. He's fully with the Empire. And the Bad Batch realize that. They do escape from their shackles, from their prison. They take the young girl Omega with them as well. And as they escape, they see, obviously, Crosshair trying to take them down. And after they escape in a shuttlecraft, they mentioned they're going to go to a particular place. I'm not familiar with that place. I'm pretty sure a lot of you diehards out there would know, kind of get an idea, theorize of where they're going. But I think he mentioned the JD-49 or something like that. Sounds like a whiskey to me. And that was the end of the episode. It was pretty cool. A lot of things were set up. We got to see, regarding the Bad Batch, unfortunately, Crosshair's no longer going to be part of them, but he's going to be hunting them down. It's pretty cool seeing, all of that, that Pat Garrett, Billy the Kid sort of thing going on, which is pretty cool. They have become the A-team in space now, the Bad Batch as well. Maybe they'll be helping people whilst the big bad Empire are chasing them. Who knows? But with this new character Omega as well, it'll be interesting to see what she brings to all of this. I do feel this young girl was, it could have been a young boy, it doesn't matter, but this young character was part of this group of mercenaries just to make sure kids would be interested in this. Seriously, Disney, you don't need to do that. But I'm still very interested in this show, regardless of this particular person being in there, which she does feel very out of place in all of this character of Omega. But we'll see how things go during the course of this show. But yeah, I do recommend watching this. We get to see the beginning of the rebellion. We get to see the beginning of the Empire. I'm very curious about all of these things, because I don't know much about the early stages, the very birth of it all, and know fuck all about it. So I can't wait to see more and get to discover more as well, which is going to be great fun. I do recommend this show. If you have Disney Plus, do watch it. This will fill the void, regarding the MCU, because there won't be a Loki show for over a month. A Loki show, that is, won't be on for over a month. So yeah, this will definitely fill that void for sure. Like I said, watch it. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and all of that. Take care. Bye bye.